Damn, I'm 5 seconds late to here. Still, gang. Fuck, man. Damn. Literally 5 seconds late to this bitch. Should've been entering. Rushed here. It's flooded everywhere. Just hear me? Just hear me? Wow, I can't believe I just fucking missed this. We are late, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna with those buys we drew out, played out late. Yeah, everything played out from last night. Full buy stuff. Buy limit should have been on here. All right, let's get started. Let's get into this. I just came in here. It's flooded everywhere in my neighborhood, everywhere I live. Everything, the streets are destroyed. So, yeah, I was running a bit late. I don't have a problem, but other people have a problem. Other people with small cars have problems. So, yeah, this should have been a buy limit right here. We should have been in here, but unfortunately, I literally ran to the BC to try to get a market entry in while letting all of you guys in, but unfortunately, we didn't get it. Oh well. I mean, that would have been the stream. That would have been it. Probably would have called it an early stream. But lucky you guys, we missed it, or we weren't here on time. So we will sit here again and wait for more position. Position. And my voice is low? My voice is low. How about now? My voice is good though, right? I think it was just the music being loud. But man, now that's it. These buys are gone. Buy limits that we should have had up here. They're gone, man. So what do we do now? Now we fucking wait for a support because we've come down heavy here. All right, now we wait for a support to form so we could look to head back. Head the hell back up. But for now, there's nothing. Now that those were opportunities, now we gotta wait for the next opportunity. You took the buy limit? Yeah, I missed it. I wasn't on here, but I'm glad you caught it. Very nice catch. Yeah, I was debating actually as I was driving. I was like, yeah, I might place it here, keep a small stop, 8 pips, and then do it again over here. And then I thought to myself, well, if I take it here, why keep an 8 pip stop just to enter 2 pips later? So I was gonna enter here and here with a pineapple. That would have smacked. But I could not run fast enough. I could not swim through the puddles fast enough. I'm getting a 30 closure here. Completely broke down. Did I reach payout? No, I'm $145 away. We took a W last night, but that W just made up for the loss that we took to try to get that extra $100 from last week. Technically, I should have been in there. But, yeah, we're $145 away from a payout here. Hopefully we do it in a straight. I mean, if we took that position, that would have been it. But we did not. Max, your account's on the way. Nice to see you. What's up, Hawaii? I have 3 people whose info I do not have. I will tell you guys who it is later on today once more people gather around the campfire here, the trade fire. Yeah, everybody's account. There's 3 people whose info I do not have, so I did not send you your account. I'm gonna tell you who they are later on today as more people come in here, so I could be sure. Yeah, Jay, yours is on the way to the name. I mean, to the email you asked me to. Or the name and email you asked me gather around, gather around. Yeah, technically we should be celebrating a fucking payout right now, but instead I'm waiting for another position. A fucking $145. I need 3 pips. Maybe 5. I'm okay with getting 5 pips on a 3 lot instead of 3 pips on a 5 lot. New mic with payout. This is a new mic. This is a brand new headset. Yeah, I bought a new headset with this big fucking donkey dick mic. You see this shit? This shit's so goofy looking. Feels like a clown. But it works. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people waiting at the Zoom door. Let's see that. Admit all. I need to put up some annotations. There they go. They've all been admitted. Bro, it's like a lollipop. I mean, yeah. We lollipopping. Never man just misses the good old days. Right? Used to be able to suck on something without being judged. What the fuck was that?
That was me saying, most. If you want to step on, good boy.
It can't be my headset.
Jay,
it's hard to hear you. Like you've turned into Wix. You've turned into Wix, and I got your mic. Sounds like I robbed your ass for the mic. Damn, Daniel. Hold on. How do I do this? I gotta change my mic settings so I could be able to see them. How do I change that? I said my music box. I see the girls asleep. My music box. My music box. You got my info for the 25K? I'm not sure if it's you or somebody else that's missing. There's 3 people that are whose info I'm missing. Right? What are we looking for right now? We are looking for some onions. Right? So a bullish closure so we can take advantage of it and head back up. This is interesting here. What an entry this was here. $8.34. We got 10 minutes for this candle to close. This could play out so many different ways. This could get a doji 15 and then a 30 push. Like a lot of things could happen here. You might get a push now, create that top wick, and then the buys are gone until you come all the way up here or break down. Tell you what though, if we get a drive up to resistance and come back down here, we'll have another buy limit. At this area.
All right, is this better?
Oh, there he is. He's back. This is much better.
Yeah, it's the Bluetooth that I use that I guess has an issue with the Zoom sync on the new laptop, so I just use the cable headset jack. Try that.
3.5 millimeter, the goated.
Yeah, 3.5 mil. I just bought it. Just bought it with the China shop. Wow.
Can never be replaced.
Yeah.
You can't
so I was saying
the reliability of a 3.5 millimeter jack.
Yeah.
change your name from Jay to Jack. Jack 3.5. Actually, no, don't do that. That's going to be...
No, I'm not going to do that.
What's 3.5 for? Yeah! We're halfway there.
Ajay, that's not it? What do you mean that's not it?
Yeah, it's not it because it's still staticky. But it's
Oh, is
alright, I
it?
can hear you. It's staticky, but like it's workable.
Yeah, can't really do much, can you? I mean, till I get the brand new laptop, I'm not sure I'm going to spend 6K on a new laptop. We'll see. I'm trading from a cave. Sure. I don't know. The earphones, the mic is a little far away from my voice. So I don't know. Is this better? In the washroom? No. Cathedral, sure. Yeah. I guess I won't talk too much.
See? No. That was muted on purpose. Forgot to unmute type of shit. Sounds really bad. Try not to even breathe. Man's got a mic. Yeah, I mean, if you can call this fucking clown nose a mic. What the fuck? But anyway, we have not done an intro today. So I say we do a little intro. It gives me a chance to roll a J. It gives Jay a chance to take a breather, and it gives this candle a chance to close without the rest of you fuckers getting into it prematurely. All right, you bunch of premature. Premature what? And enterers? Premature position takers? But let's do a little intro.
This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me. My mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement, a space where we don't just talk about markets, we talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
And this is a big lighter that lights the joint.
We haven't done it. Hold on.
What? Are you preaching over there? Oh. You look like a Chinese man at the market when you come to ask him something and he's too busy. He's like, no, come on. Shua! Ah! What do you want? You're like, run! Chinese man, gonna get a fucking Shaolin stick. Remind me of my boy. My boy always used to troll him. He'd be going into the Chinese spot just ordering some kung fu all the time. Get that kung fu. Hey, bro, stop. I'm gonna spit in my sesame chicken. Yeah, I got that shit that turned me into Jackie Chan. I mean, that kung fu. ANC on? No, we don't need ANC on. Active noise control? No, turn that shit off. All right, there we go. Oh, Green in the building. What's up, Green? Is it leg day? I think it's an international leg day today. Happy holidays to all my gym peoples. Well, the odds are go down to 37. I don't know. 130 pips away. Here's the deal. Look, we didn't even do a breakdown. I came in here looking for a position. 4 hour massively bullish. The daily's bullish. The weekly bullish. Well, the weekly's closed bullish, and we've already pulled up like crazy. I don't expect this to come down. Same thing with the daily. We've already made a massive top wick, even though yesterday closed with no top wick. We already created a massive push, so everything's really bullish. The 4 hours closed bullish. 4 hour daily, weekly, all bullish. Right, so we want to look for buys unless structure is broken on a small time frame. And so far, structure has not broke, but anything below 37.46 will be a break of structure. If we look at 15, right? So anything above here, I'm okay with looking for buys. I would love to look for buys above 37.54. Is that's the next level? All right, here's the deal. You see how we kind of came up into this area with this top wick and rejected off of it? It means if we start coming up here, There's no buys here because we kind of rejected off this area. We can come down heavy. So I will look for buys if we get above 37.54. But if we do not, there's a chance we break down here. Below 37.46.2, and then we'll look for sells. That would be breaking structure, and we'll be bouncing off a resistance after holding a support here and breaking below. Remember, I also said it might not be the 15. The 15 might close. I actually said this as the 15 was pushing bullish. If you guys remember, about 15 minutes ago, I said the 15 might close doji, and the 30 will give you the bullish closure. So the 15 has already closed doji. This happens quite often. I didn't just guess it might close doji. It was an educated guess that this might close doji. Right? Now, it did close doji. And all we got to do is wait for the 30 close, because 30 might actually hold support here with the 15 closing doji, and then you have multiple time frames falling in line. But if not, if this breaks down and we do come down, we will obviously look for sells. It'll be fun. Who's excited? I'm excited. All right, we do this. We'll obviously look to continue down. Otherwise, why do we hold and then break down, right? We should not break down here. If we do break down, that means because we're heading to the next support. This will be our trade. Break out of lows. Right. This is kind of holding down. If it holds, then we have no business coming down. If it comes down, we have no business to come back up in range. Pretty simple, right? So this will be key. Right now, where we're at, what we're printing is what matters. It's 12 minutes to the hourly close, so probably in the next hourly candle will be the positions. It would be amazing if we could also set up for NYC Open, but for that to set up, I don't think it will be buys. It will have to be a sell for NYC Open, the way we're printing. But we shall see. NYC Open here in 42 minutes. And we got time. In the market, a market been so bullish, do you still look for a bottom wick or not really based on your strat? I mean, it really depends on, it has nothing to do with the market being bullish or bearish. I take wick entries when they make sense. They don't always make sense. Oh, do I look for a wick before an entry? It also depends on what kind of setup it is. What's the narrative telling me? Sometimes the 30 will already make the wick that you're looking for in the 15, and the 15 just won't come back. And you got to recognize, hey, that wick's been made already. It's really situational, very individualized. Like, this looks great on the 30, right? Oh, geez, these are fucking huge stops. Damn. Y'all gotta put on a long sleeve or something. I'm getting chewed up again. How do mosquitoes fly in here? How y'all do that shit? Bullshit. Where's my off? It's about to be done. It's about to be over. About to see these mosquitoes at a Walmart buying gas masks. Fucking the amount of off I just sprayed. About to be off this life. Whoa. Well, that escalated quickly. Much quicker than I thought. You're breathing, so you'd say amazing? I mean, that's something you should be grateful for. But there are levels of breathing, right?
I see your lips moving. I don't know if you're talking to us or
Fuck it.
others.
I'll be talking to myself. That's okay.
There we go.
I like talking to smart people. Yeah, the problem with this headset, it has a mute button, but it doesn't let me know when I'm mute. The other one had a red light that tells me when I'm muted, and it's always in my face, so I can see it. This one, I can't tell. Gotta press the button and see if it's muted or not. Like, why not just put a little muted thing right in front of me or something? Like, something. Yeah. Three minutes on the side. Oh, damn. The alley came all the way back up. What happened? No, you gotta finish your cereal.
All of it?
Well, why did you ask for a plate of cereal if you're not gonna touch it?
I didn't
Oh, then go eat.
No, after I eat, could I have it?
Sammy has it? And let her play. No, she just got it. How can you have it if she just got it? She just got it in the last like half hour. Yeah. Yeah, wait a little. Not yet. You play all day, not yet. Huh? Doesn't matter first or last. I'm telling you time-wise. Can't figure these headphones out. I don't know if they're comfy or if they're not comfy. I can't tell. It'll be interesting if we can fake out here. I know we're closing back up in range, but the way we had this move down, we might retest the lows. If we retest the lows, it'd be interesting if we could get some kind of closure like this. And then we'll look. Are the buys still valid above that level? If it closes like this, I won't take the immediate buys. I'll wait for NYC open. Or I'll wait for more candles to print. This isn't good enough for me to take a buy. I'm going to let the next candle fake out and come back down. If it doesn't, like for example, now let's say this candle, we're looking for it to fake out and come back down, but let's say it doesn't and it closes like this. Next candle, oh yeah, then, you know. If this is the case right now, oh, just pumping volume. But if this is like somewhere along the lines of how we close, then I'm looking for buys on the following candle to do this. Right? Otherwise, why are we holding this area? Closed above, try to come down here. You see this price pumping down. But if it closes above, then all right, we got no choice but to look for buys. Otherwise, why did it close above? It would have closed below to show us it's coming back down. Market's like a market is like a good kid, right? A good young kid, because the kids still have the potential to be sneaky sometimes, right? Like, but like a good kid, right? So it does the right things. It does the things you'd expect it to. And once in a while, it thinks it's sneaky. But because you're an adult, you can read right through the kid, right? And once in a while, it tries to fake you out here. And when you're being an intellectually honest adult, you can read the kid and you can be like, all right, I see what he's doing here. Well, the same thing with gold. It tries to be sneaky, but overall, it just does what it's supposed to do, and it's good behavior. You know, it gets A's for good behavior. So, you know, get used to it. It does what it's supposed to do. If it forms a support, you know, trust it to be a support. Forms a resistance, trust it to be a resistance. But sometimes it can get sneaky in those areas, and it's up to you to recognize when that's happening. Oh man. Oh man. Let's see what the hourly looks like. Do not want drives past these highs because once again that'll be breaking into all-time high territory. Not looked at NQ because Goldman's so good. Sorry, I've kind of been disregarding the messages on stream. What's going on? How's everybody doing, chat? Oh, the 200 have assembled. Let's welcome them in. Beautiful. Hell yeah. The Nick Merckx traps are on their way back. Working on them. I'm working on them traps. They'll be back. I don't know how, but like at one point in my life, I had the craziest traps ever. Like, cause like I'd work out a lot of shoulders. Maybe that's the reason my shoulder went bad. But I used to do a lot of shoulders, and man, traps look stupid big for some reason. Any enhancements? What you mean? I'm just getting back. I'm a week into the gym, 2 weeks into the gym, and half of that I spent outside the gym. I've only been there for like 7 days out of the last 2 weeks because I can't work out every day. It's a lot of pain, so I gotta give it rest. Is there a reason 7 a.m. buys weren't valid? Where do you see 7 a.m. buys? Oh, it's but like where? Into what? You're buying into all-time highs? You've already had a closure above previous candle drama. All right, so you've grabbed orders here, 7 for that previous 15. Maybe if you broke the highs, you can keep the current stop here. So you could have looked like this, right? At 7 a.m. Big 30 pip stop. But you would have needed to break this high to enter. Never broke the high, never entered. $67 likes for 207 views. I'm used to it. Ain't nothing new. I was saying something about giveaway winners. All right, so there's 3 people whose names and emails I do not have. Everyone else was submitted. I will tell you who they are right now. Those 3 people are... Okay, I'm missing Sind. Sind, I need a name and email address. It was one. I think he won on the first day. He was one of the first batch of the first 25K winners. And then the second day we had a few more people. And the ones I'm missing are Turleget and AB Bands. So Turleget, Sind, and AB Bands. Those are the 3 people I'm missing. If you heard me say your name, I don't know what to match it up to in here in the YouTube, so you can tell me what you're on the YouTube and then send it again. Yeah, AV bands. I don't have his info. If you guys sent it, I just don't see it. So I need your names again, or send it again, or somehow. It might be my burner. Let me check. Yeah, all right. Bougie's like, a matter of fact, all 3 of those are mine. Like, those are my burners. I don't know why I didn't tell you earlier, Wix. It's all Bougie burners. Dennis K. All right, send. I don't have a DM from you. How long? When did you send it? Give me the date of the DM so I can go back to that. I couldn't find you in my DMs. Bougie like, yeah, I'll swing by later, pick him up. I'll take him over the counter. You don't have to mail it. September 11th. Oh, you're right. You did send it to me on September 11th. I got it right now. Because the name says karaoke. It doesn't say Sind. All right, but I got it. So I got your name. That's 2 of the 3. I mean, that's 1 of the 3. Okay. Now I need AB bands and Turliget. Yeah, I might have seen it, but it didn't click that Sind and you were the same person. Yeah, I thought you was just scamming because I didn't see the word Sind. I was like, oh man, the Africans are scamming again. How much you got? What's up, Jorge? How are you? Africans never scam. Yeah, all right. You've seen that show Trafficked with Mariana Van Zellner? Every time she's in Africa, it's a scam. It's about a scam.
Good morning, everybody.
What's up, man? What's up? Good morning. $19 minutes here. I mean, there's a lot that could happen here, but it does not look amazing for anything just yet. The only thing we saw was this buy limit here. Everything else has kind of been choppy. There are ways for the market to hit these price levels and still give us an entry, right? But it just, today is not the way. The buy stops you wanted to place played out perfectly. Buy stops? What do you mean? What buy stop? I didn't want to place buy. I had buy limits down here that I wanted to place off this level, but I was a bit late to it. I got those buy limits last night over here, but I didn't get them here today, this morning. Yeah, the buy limit, it hit, it smacked. It went for over 100 pips. 130. They confusing us with the Asians? No, man. the Asians don't scam like that. Like if anything, the ones scamming more than Africans, gotta be the Indians. Yo, I'll be watching this dude on YouTube, and he hacks these Indian call centers, and he scams the scammers, and it's so funny. Be like, I'm looking at you right now through your own security camera. Patel, why are you trying to scam me, Patel? Dude, it's the funniest shit. Bro, the Antarcticans are wild ass scam. Yeah, the Eskimos. Bro. I don't know how they wear the leather pants, bro. How the fuck do they get those pants on? Crazy ass Eskimos. Oh, what are they called? What's the people over there? What are they called? The Malamutes? Malamutes? Malamutes?
Malamutes. They're very, very, very intelligent dogs.
Dogs. I'm talking to the people that live there. It's
Oh,
Malamute
sorry, I
people.
thought you said dogs. I can't hear that.
I think they're called the Malamute people also. I don't know. Did you see the show The Terror?
The what?
The Terror. It's like a true story based on like how they try to go find a passage through Antarctica.
Oh, no. I
I don't know what you said, but cool. That mic again. You want me to recommend you a nice headset and mic? Trust me, I know what to get.
Why are they called the Terror?
The chair? No, the Terror. Terror.
That's what I'm saying. Why are they called it?
Like the Terror Squad with Fat Joe.
Yeah.
Why is it called the Terror? Because they all died. Nobody knows what did it or how they died. Oh no, I think they were called the Inuit people, right? The Inuit, not the Malamute. Malamutes might be the dog breed. The Inuit. That's what it was. Nico home, man, but Nico not trading off his Juja town. Ogudo. Ogudo. Halala, halala, halala. Girl, I wanna give you my love. Halala, halala, halala. Max Headroom doesn't watch TV. They speak nice because the most realistic cinema opening is the opening to well, what are we talking about right now? What's the discussion that's happening in the chat? Big closure coming up at 9:30. I concur. Look, we might get that fake out we were just talking about. Come back down in range. Where is it? Where do we draw here? Where is it? Do we got it? All right. Off the meds. You know what movie had a cool opening? You ever seen the movie Swordfish with John Travolta? That had a cool opening. That's the movie where Halle Berry shows the twins. I was in the movie theater for that. The fucking people almost fell out their chairs. Oh my god. See what the 9:30 bell does. We got 12 minutes, and you know what? The way we're printing here, it doesn't look like 9:30 will be a time for entry. Wix, was I disqualified from the giveaway? Let's look. I didn't disqualify anyone. Why would you be disqualified by that? Let's look. Let me look. Max, Antoinette, Michael, Kulsum, Nathan Nicholas, Nathan Red, and Luca Goodson have all just received their accounts this morning. All those people just received it right now. I just got an email from Top One, or I just got a message from Top One. So whoever is, I probably said your name, Michael, right? So no, you weren't disqualified. What just happened? I don't know. I think somebody said something. Oh, hey, yo, hey. No, so I think somebody in the Zoom reacted to receiving the account. So everyone that I just named, you all got your accounts. Go check your email. The only 3 people that didn't get them were AB Bands. Whoever just gave me theirs. Kadayuki. And somebody else. And one more person. So, Karyuki, you'll get yours probably tomorrow, the same way they got theirs this morning. Alright, sorry, I just didn't have your info. Couldn't find it. Oh, Turliget. It's AB Bands, which is, I believe, Aaron. And then Sind I got, and I need just Turliget. AB Bands, yo, I need your info. DM me. I don't have your full name and email, and if I do, I didn't see it. So DM me again. If I didn't see it, your name must be popping up in the Instagram, something other than AB Bands, because that's what I'm looking for. And I just don't see that. You DM me that day, but do it again. Yeah, do it again, because I'm not sure what name it's coming from. It should say AB Bands. Oh, limit. Yeah, you gotta message me from the account that one. 7 minutes here. Let's hold on. Let's wait. I don't think we're going to see much here in the next 7 minutes. Might be a 4-hour closure that we're waiting on. I'll tell you what, we break the highs on the next 4-hour. Look at this shit. Celery play. Celery play into the abyss, into the unknown. I only need 3 pips. I'm not holding this account. Whatever trade I take on the funded here, the max I'll hold it for is maybe 5 pips. This shit will be TP at 3 pips from entry, 4 pips. 5 just in case. So if you see me over the trade on here and close it immediately, it's just because I have no reason to hold it. My live account though, the one that we use for signals, that one we'll be holding. Oh my god. Oh my god. Becky, look at her butt. 5 minutes here. What do you mean, Poppy? Anybody in South Florida? How did you guys get around yesterday? Probably got stuck somewhere, huh? There were so many broken down cars that were just flooded and stuck in the middle of the road, and just, you know, at intersections that were flooded. It's crazy. You know what it is? The craziest thing, you know what the car I saw like stuck and flooded and like totaled the most yesterday? Beamers. The BMWs were stuck in every single, you know, flooded plaza. There's a plaza down the block from where I live, a shopping plaza, and right in the middle of it would, because it's the plaza to pull in there. It's a dip. It's a little below street level. It's a dip into the plaza, and when you pull in there, it's like all the water from the streets ran into there. It was like a big ass swimming pool. And the only cars, you see 3 cars stuck in the middle of the lot, were all Beamers. That's crazy, right? It almost felt like they did this shit on purpose. Oh, I need a new car. Total loss time. Yeah. 9:26 here. Are your homes safe? Were they affected too? Water got pretty high, but like my home's on a step. Do you still look at NQ? I was, but gold was looking so much nicer today that. Yeah, I don't know. It's got potential. Yeah, it's got potential, but it's nowhere near as good as gold here. Let's see what happens. 2 minutes. I just want to see if we were forming a celery play here in the hourly. The expectation is, yeah, break at the lows to grab more orders and then come back up. But I don't know if we do that. Look at this 4 hour. There's only 30 minutes to go in this 4 hour. Yeah, I believe we should still come down, but maybe not as part of this hour. Maybe as part of the next hourly candle to grab a bottom wick and then eventually come up. Receive the account? Yep, gotcha. Will we get what we want? 30 seconds here. We just need a small little closure belowsure. Smallito. Ito. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 3, 6, 9. To the window. To the wall. I wonder if it's interesting. I held this area. I held the 30. Oh, well. Yeah, it held the 30. So if you're looking at it like this, you can say he held resistance, right? And if he held resistance, you can either wait to print a bearish candle here, or you could look at a break at a slow, which is 65, 66 pips. Personally, I'm not going to disregard this level. So if it does want to come down here, it's a huge stop, and we're above this level. But once it comes down to below this area, we'll look for sells, or if it's starts breaking highs, we'll look for buys above all-time highs. It's NYC open, so wherever it goes, it can push heavy, but it can also, it can also tap these supports and then continue up. Look at this 4 hour. It looks like it's already gathered up to drive up. So we'll see. Come on, let's go. Push up, get us to tap the highs again. I want to push up because I think a drive to all-time highs on the next hourly candle will be amazing. Look at this hourly loading up here. I mean the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour. Almost flipped there, right? For a split second. That would have been amazing. Oh, right back fucking down it goes. Push! Push heavy. Damn, this is tough because look, it's not pushing heavy. So where's it gonna go? The other direction heavy? It's right after this. If it breaks lows, it's not likely to come up. We don't want it to break lows because, well, I just want to have buys here in the next hourly candle. But if it breaks lows, I mean, we could look for a closure below here. I just think NYC Open should push it up or down on either a break of the high or a break of the low here, whichever happens first. The 4 hour has flipped. 4 hour looks amazing. If we can just close like this in the next 25, 27 minutes. Don't come back down. Come on. Don't fucking do this shit now. Yeah. It held heavy. So it might push down heavy. It's not what I wanted. Oh well. Who has their level like this? And looking at the break of the lows here. I have it on the 15. Grab some orders here. There's a bunch of people that have orders here. There's a bunch of people that have orders here. And YC Open, you get this kind of small candle on the 15. People have buy stops and sell stops right above that high. Because technically this candle right now should push. But I'm going to wait on closures here. Right, we were so bullish, you don't want it to break these low, grab these orders that people had, and then come up here. The same thing you don't want here, buy limits here. Right, come back the other way. But we close like this in about 5 minutes. Oh, not 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Then we look for sells. Melting. Yeah, we just said that a second ago. Remember, NYC Open. If it struggles here to break the top and it pushes down, break it a low will probably push it heavy. Probably. But it's just not a position I'm willing to take on such a bullish day. Also, I do not mind buy limits. The issue is NYC Open. I don't like buy limits at NYC Open because the volume could just smash through it. Melting. Caught 30 pips on sells. W. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, maybe if this wasn't a funded account, my live account, I'd take this. I don't want this on here. These are big ass stops if this breaks the high. Oh shit, I forgot my J outside. Where have you been all my life? Where's the music when you need it? Music just hits different. I sell it $4.92. W. $493.52. That's it? That's it? That's all you made? The music's been going the entire time. I just don't hear it. I got like two. I got two knobs. I got a knob on each side, and I'm not sure which one is for the music, which one's for what. I don't hear no music. Oh, there we go. Oh, I found you. Ron. So I got AV bands, and I got Sind. AV bands and Sind. Turliget, where you at? That's a 50K you're missing. Pretty sure we'll have positions on breaks of all-time highs. Alright, here's the deal. If in 3 minutes we're still above this area, I'll wait for the next candle to give us a bottom wick and see if we can get a break of the highs here. But we have to, price has to stay above here. And if we close somewhere right there, if we start doing something like this, I'll break highs, and for this is a stop. I'll bring you guys outside with me so we can have a conversation. Top step X. No, 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 Mahmood. No bueno. I need you at top 1 futures. Yo, hold on a second. He's gonna close here in 20 seconds. I wonder how we close. It's gonna have a wick. Yeah, it's gonna be a bottom wick here. If this comes up, gives us a nice top wick, I'll have a sell stop on the rebreak of the lows to finish out the range, and then we might have a buy limit at these stops. We'll see. I have a buy limit at this level here. Might not get there. It might be off this level that we reject off of. Yeah, might be that next one. But I'm gonna have it at the lower level. If we reject off here, great. Strong level here. It's only the 15. It's not a. Is it a 30? Yeah, that's a 30 as well. I didn't see that. Yeah, on the dot. I thought I was only a 15 level. It's alright. If there's a time to flip, this is it. Can we tap? God damn it. We off by a pip again. Right there. Boom. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Payout reached. Woo! Quick 10 pips. Quick 10 pips, but that's all I needed. I just needed that payout.
Congratulations, bro. Nice job.
We're rich, baby.
W. It went 12 pips, but I just needed 10. I just needed 10. I knew I was getting my 2-3 pips. All right, so there we go. We needed 9K for a payout. We're at 9,089 here. Let's look at how it happened. Let's discuss.
How long was the actual trade? Yeah, people are saying it might have been less than 10 seconds.
It would be the first less than 10 second and only less than 10 second trade in the entire account, so it's all right.
Then you'll find out. Okay.
They're not going to give me hell for 10 pips. The last 10 pips being less than 10 seconds.
That's a 9K payout coming out, baby.
No. That's not going to be a 9K payout. No. Let's
More?
Let's be honest.
10.
No. It's less. This is one account. It's not a copy. This is not the one I'm copying.
Oh, I thought it was copy trade.
No, this is only 3.5K. This is going to be a small payout. The 9.5K is maybe about 2 weeks away. I'm like a week into copy trading.
Ain't nobody complaining about 3.5K either.
I'm up 17 grand though on the live account. So
Yeah, John, but you can copy trade accounts, right? So you can have up to 3 accounts on an instant funded. So at 3,500 times 3 is 10,500, and they remove, I think it's 2% for the payout. So what is that, $70? So you remove $210 from 10,500, and that's the actual payout that you get.
yeah, if I was copy trading, see this account's not being copy traded here. This account was being copy traded, but about a month ago, I blew the other two when they were really close to payout.
Oh yeah, I blew the 21st 25K you gave me. I won the first 25K. I was $70 away, which was 14 pips, and I blew it.
And that's why I waited here. I was
last
like,
week.
yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to get an extra 5 pips on another trade. Just I'm going to wait till my regular position. And the pancakes showed up in full force here. Look at this. Pancakes are moving.
Yeah, but I've been using 25K, so I'm good.
Nice. Chat.
I also have 50K accounts as well that I bought, so I already locked those out for the day, and now I'm trading the new 25K. I'm gonna do that daily for 10 days. Get nice payouts. It'll be fun.
I mean, will they overlook this trade? I can't imagine them telling me no. How long was that trade? Let's go back. I'm going to measure the time that it took for that trade to play out. All right, let's go. We get in at 9:47. Oh, I'm watching it play out right now. We got in at 9:48. Right there, 9:48.03. And we close 9:48.11. 8 seconds. They're not gonna get. That's my first trade in the account that's under 10 seconds. I can't imagine them. Now, if I didn't have payout, chat, this is a runner right now. But I just needed that payout. W. How much did we make there? 12 pips, 13 pips? I didn't even take it on my live account. I completely forgot. I'm over here just trying to get paid. You guys didn't have to close. I just closed because like I said, I just need a payout. I don't really care how much over it goes because my payout's not going to change, right? So I just wanted to secure that. Damn, we literally spoke about this. We said if this candle gives us a bottom wick and a top wick, we'll take the sells on a rebreak at a low and then maybe a buy limit down here. But it didn't give us a top wick. It came straight down. So the buy limit it got me more confident, right? Like the fact that we didn't make that top wick first gives me more confidence to go execute off this 30 level right here, which is also an hourly level. That's why. See, I didn't see this level here, which is kind of good. This is a 30 level. I thought it was only a 15 because I went to the hourly. I didn't see it here. So it gave me confidence executing off this, especially since that previous, since the current 15 opened with no top wick. So we're going to make one. Yeah, look, this shit just pumped up. If anyone took that entry and still got it running, man, damn, you guys are fucking eating right now, 70 pips. No drawdown, 0 drawdown, just like last night. Last night was over here. Right here. This was entry last night. Also, 0 drawdown. You see this entire chop? We had a buy right there off this red candle right there where it closed. Not where this green one opened, where that red candle closed. That's where our buy limit was, and we got this pump up in that chop. Like, if you look at it after, you're like, holy shit, look at this chop. How the fuck you get a trade in there? That's how. Incredible. Increíble.
Hey, well said, bro. Well said.
I've been practicing.
You'd like to say somebody lying? Well, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, S&P 500 are all pushing up. Same as gold. Somebody lying.
All-time highs. You know, here's the deal. I think at this point, nobody's lying. It's just markets are going to go to all-time highs. Everything's going to go to all-time highs. Everything. They ain't lying. They're just independently all going to all-time highs. Because there's times like, yeah, technically there should be some kind of inverse relationship, but it doesn't mean it has to be inverse at the same time, right? You have the entire market, the entire day to play out. So things could line up at some points and move, right? It's just it's a lot more satisfying in terms of confidence, right? When they're moving in opposite directions and you're in on one on a buy, and you can see, like, for example, if you're in a buy on gold and you see NQ or ES plummeting, you're like, all right, I'm doing the right thing here on gold, right? It's an extra bit of confirmation, but it shouldn't really even be there. Your decision making should be completely independent of what that other pair is doing. And still going up. Why did I close? I don't know why you closed. I closed because I'm at payout. I have no need to hold. This would be dumb for me to hold. If I took it on my live, which I completely disregarded, and I should have, yeah, I'd still be holding a runner probably up to this level right here. 37.56, which is the top of the previous candle. Honestly, I'd probably be like, nah, fuck it. This is close enough, and I'd be closing here.
As you said that, it hit my TP. It jumped and hit the TP at 56.
Nice, Kenny. Had a boy. Good job, bro.
Oh, you took that same entry?
I took the initial entry, but I had a tight stop loss. So I wanted to get up under it and make sure I stayed positive. And so it came back and knocked me out like 11 pips. And then
right here you took it?
I saw another space and I jumped back in and caught the rest that I needed for my day.
Nice, nice. That's a heavy push up here.
So I made it out of 2 trades.
I mean, we spoke about this last night. So I said the same thing. Look, bullish daily. bullish 4 hour, right? The previous 4 hour closed bullish. You're expecting, you know, a drive up, pump up. Even if this 4 hour doesn't close bullish here in 2 minutes, look at where it is. You might have a 4 hour seller replay to re-break all-time highs. The next 4 hour candle might be a heavy candle as well. As long as you're holding support to continue bullish, this might be the next 4 hour candle. Seller replay, just very steep stops here, if that happens. Right? 180 pip stop, 170 pip stop, but if you want to go low risk, 180 pips, one lot, this might run for 600, you know what I mean? All dependent on your risk tolerance. I wouldn't do it on a funded account based off the 4 hour, but on a live account, small lots, you can probably do that. Will you look for more buys after the hourly close? I want to see how we set up, but yeah, I wouldn't mind getting more positions. Not on, it wouldn't be on the funded. It would be on the live. How is the mic today? Tell me that. Has the mic been better? Has it been better than the old mic when that was at its peak? Is this like in general like a better sounding mic when they're both working? Same. I was told this is like studio quality mic. Damn. You guys are trying to play me right now. Previous mic is better, I think, but this is still good. Bro, I'm about to just go back. I'm gonna go buy a new, like these were just like, I don't know, bro. Nah, previous might better, but I think this is still good. All good, but the Zoom film's been placed like into a cathedral. That's that. How about this? Okay, so now it should be better, right? Because right now I got noise cancellation on. Tell me the quality is better now. This did something. Tell me pressing that button just now did something for this. Anyone? Tell me that button did something. It's worse? All right, hold on. How about now? Did this do something to it? There's a whole bunch of buttons on here, and I'm just pressing them. Did that do something? This is good? Okay, so all I did right now was turn off noise cancellation. They have this thing like aquatic or something, noise cancellation. And these, like, you're meant to stream underwater with these. I don't know. More better, it's clearer. All right, cool. Let's keep it like this. If it needs any more fixing, I'll do some wixing. Wow, we held. No, this is too chat. So it looks good, right? The hourly's closed above. Break of the highs here is the seller replay on the 30. 15, no top wick. Yeah, we're like, there's waiting involved. I don't give a shit if it breaks. Like, this 15 sucks. The chop we're in sucks. Let's either get above all-time highs, or let's break down here so we can, have some more range to trade. Like, I have a hard time sorry, let me let some people in. Wait. We gotta update the record, number one. No one's told me to update the record.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You have one job.
I understand if you want to fire me.
Yo, when is the last time you worked an actual job?
Me?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good one. 2009? Lasted like 6 months. Yeah, I've always owned companies. If I were to work for somebody just to generate some cash flow and rebuild another business or something like that. So,
So last time you had a boss, or like you had to.
Yeah, 2009. I mean, I own a restaurant, I own businesses, I own properties.
That's so funny. Last time I had to clock in was also 2009.
There you go. Yeah, it was a year after the crash. I remember it, but I don't remember having a boss after that.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Yeah.
The crash is
I think that's it.
My boss, when the crash happened, my boss went and became a cop.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it screwed everybody up, man.
Oh, yeah. Noise canceling is just for the sound. Your mic sounds the same. All right, yeah. Cool. How about this shit right here? The modes. Theater mode. Music mode. Streamer mode. Gameplay mode. I don't know. There's too many modes. I'm on W mode. Got clapped on gold today? No, I had to make sure I wasn't getting clapped. Today, out of all days, I'm doing the clapping. Yeah, call 1-800-GOT-CLAP. Operators standing by. Phone lines are open. If you took a bad beat today, 1-800-GOT-CLAPPED. We're like those bad beat guys at the World Poker Tour, WSOP, World Series of Poker. If you go to Vegas, they got little booths outside. And you go outside, and if you lost, you can go pay the guy $1, and they'll listen to your bad beat story. I'm that guy. If you took a bad loss today on gold, tell us your story. I'll listen to it. I mean, I ain't got the answers, but neither do you. That's why you got a bad beat story, and that's why I'm willing to listen to it.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Man, I hate Stama. I hear you, but here's the good thing. You're starting them here with me. And if there's anything I do good, is I get through to people. And man, whatever you fucking lost today will be long forgotten by next week. You probably won't even have it in the back of your mind once the day is over. What you need to do is get through the next 15 minutes. Right? Get through the next 15 minutes. Go fucking smoke a jig or just fucking do whatever for the next 15 minutes. Come back here. Leave. You better not be typing right now in here for the next 15 minutes. Leave. Because nothing will seem insurmountable 15 minutes from now. When you're fucking looking at it will not see. It'll be like, man, I will be fucking smashing it on the next one. Right back in it. Right back in it. Things go 0 to 100 real quick here. Close the charts. Fuck it, leave them open. Just go do some other shit. Go fucking... I don't know. Go eat. Eating is always good. Just don't go right in your diary. Dear diary. Don't do that shit. What's your goal? What's your plan for gold? I'm new here. To take this payout today. We would have been there last night at that payout, but my dumb ass had to go fucking chase 3 pips a few times. Damn. Not a single loss this month, but I did start the account off with a loss. If you guys could see it here. Yeah. Right. The hourly looks like it's coming up. So there was no losses here this month on the account. On Friday, we were like at 400 something, 300 maybe, but we needed to go chase that extra few pips.
But I don't understand. Aren't you copying TT's tricks?
Oh yeah.
How come he has losses and you have all wins? I don't understand.
I have losses too, bro. It's not about like I'm not better or worse. I just like I've been flooded with DMs, bro. Like you're copying TT. And like apparently then we see the market the same or very similarly. But he did come from the tree of Don Vo and Wix 9. So like there's that. I like TT. I respect him a lot because he took it to the level that we used to talk about on streams. We used to just say like, hey man, you guys will learn this shit. You'll pick up things from us and you will just run with it. And like I didn't think it would be him. Like when I saw him start streaming, I'd be like, isn't this guy from our streams? Like, man. But like he took it and he ran with it. I was like, why am I hating if he's doing everything we've asked people to do? So God bless him, man. Like I like him. I like TT a lot. He's got no like other agenda. He's just trying to do his thing and help people out on the way. Like that's what the fuck I'm doing, you know. So I like him. Like no matter what people say, I like him. But I've been inundated with man. You just took the same trade as TT. Maybe he took the same trade as me. How the fuck? I don't know. But here, what I wanted to say is this account did start off with a loss. First day, right there. First day of the account, my very first trade on here. 4 trades because I closed it out in partials, but it's 1 trade. I'm sorry, it was 2 trades, both closed out in a partial. That's why it shows 4. That was the very first day. You're like, oh man, that's a great way to start the account. Yeah, but this month, that's how this month has been. I think we took that loss together. August 29th, right? We took that loss together. The 29th, yeah.
Yeah, it was during New York. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my only loss on this account. But this month has treated us unbelievably well. Yeah, no losing day since September 1st. Amazing. Aren't you a paper trade? Oh yeah, that was all paper trades, for sure. What are you gonna do? You're gonna believe your lying eyes? That wasn't a real calendar. How you gonna believe your lying eyes, bro? Calendar's ready? Yeah. Who's TT? Oh, I see this. I hate these conversations. Every time, that's how we lose fucking viewers. We point people to everybody's stream.
Yeah, we're not going to respond.
I mean,
Talk about this stream gang or
yeah, you
Or
can
you'll
find
get it.
other streamers if you know if you go online and just fucking search other streamers.
yeah. Comments
Streamers
gonna
don't
get
show up
deleted
here. I be
with the
going
beats.
onto their streams. I literally be pulling up their streams on my live stream. Like we've pulled up Tanya Trades here before. We've pulled up Patrick Wheeler here before. I've pulled up TT here before. We pulled up Don Bo here before while he was on.
Speaking of which, why don't you drop a like if you took a W in that trade as well? We have 206 watching. Thank you very much for all that, gang. But we only have 89 likes. Can we get that at least 100? That would be really appreciated for the algo. And
Yeah.
sub to the
That's
channel.
how we
It's
beat
free.
the algo. That's how we beat the algo. When you guys drop likes, the algo recommends this to other like-minded people, right? The same people that you that have very similar interests. And then they come here because they have similar interests, they end up staying, right? And then we build a community of like-minded people. And that's how you keep a really, really toxic-free community. Well, it's kind of impossible to do because I'm the host of the community. And if there's anything I do well, it's stay toxic, right? So stay toxic, my friends. But yeah, that's how we build a really high-quality community of like-minded individuals. And maybe we can all be toxic together, but there's value here. There's a lot of value, right? There's a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. And I don't think any community has this amount of unks in it, right? We are the community for the old heads. We are the community for the experienced and for the people that want the knowledge of the experience. You want to get ahead? Show up here because most people here have been there, done it, and can probably point you in the right direction or give you a few pointers, you know, not just in terms of trading, in terms of life in general, right? Like who doesn't want some knowledge that your dad has? Go ahead. I bet you can't ask your friend where's the cheapest gas station in town. But I bet you if you go ask your dad where the cheapest gas station in town, Pops knows. Pops been around town and he drives around and he only looks for that. He knows the price from the previous low price and he drives around and he noticed, he'd be like, damn, I'm going to remember this one and then I'm going to send a family text to everybody that, hey, the gas station here just dropped its prices and this is where you're going to go. That's the kind of knowledge you're going to get here. You're going to know where to go before you go. You know all these things. Oh, man. Anybody have a pops like that? My dad was like that. My dad was so much like that that eventually he turned into my mom being like that. Or my mom being like that. But that's a good thing, though. Like, that's a good thing. Like, people are looking out for the betterment and the overall well-being of family. I went to my corner store over here, like a grocery. The guy in there trades, and he's like, I watch your stream and all that. So, if you're on here, what's up, man? How are you? Hope all is well. He said, I say hi. I was like, I didn't know it was you. How am I supposed to know you're the guy from the store? I had a point to that story. I forgot what I was saying. That's me? Haha, no. He doesn't talk like that. Like, the way he talks, he would probably hear an accent when he's typing. Like, you ever just read the messages in chat with an accent based on their name? Like if Bougie writes something and then Farzad or Wishwa or Karaoke writes something, like, I read that message differently depending on the name that's typing it. I literally read it with the accent I think it's being said in. How do you drag the stop loss on Project X? I do it afterwards. Like, I drag it, right? So if I set for example, if I set a buy stop here, right? Once it gets activated, then I'll drag it. But if I want to make sure that it doesn't blast through my buy stop and through my stops, I'll just have a sell limit for 2 wherever I need, and now this will cancel each other out. If I get activated here, this will cancel each other out as it starts blowing. But that's beforehand. Once I get activated, then you can drag. If you can probably drag beforehand. I just haven't figured out how to do it, or I don't remember. Somebody told me. I think. How's mine sound like? It sounds like, what are you doing? That's what it sounds like. Oh shit, let's get rid of this. I'm gonna fucking fuck around and you need to set a buy limit, sell limit for TP and stop loss. Yeah, that's just what I do for now. But okay, it's not what I do. Like, I just typically I'll drag it after it's activated, but when there's volume, I like to set that just, the sell the other way, because just in case it starts blasting through it. Ain't no way, not an ounce of Indian in my blood, but cool. It's a Farzad, like, you sound Middle Eastern. The sorority thing sound maybe, I don't know. Best English accent? I got it. Can I bum a fag off ya, mate? Can I bum a fag off ya? In it? I know, I don't have a good in it. I'm not good at saying in it. You guys have like it just kind of flows, like the R's in America roll off our tongue. Bro, you can't say that, huh? Can I buy a fag off ya? Man, kiss my ass. I don't give a shit. I do and I don't. What are we doing? Kung Fu classes. Teach you how to fucking get away from them charts. 26.9K? Nah, that's not for long. We're going back. MGC is micros, yes. Right, this is minis, MGCs is micros.
Oh, did you notice something? I don't know if that's the first time I noticed it, but on top on futures, there's something called position bracket.
Yeah, right here, this
And-
shit. I have no idea what it is, so I'm not clicking it. We've noticed it, but I have not touched it.
Yep. No, I know what it is. So if you enter a position, you can preset how many pips you want to draw down or you want,
lets you
or
drag, it
stop
lets you
loss
drag
and take
stop.
profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does it automatically. So once you enter and you hit your TP, it does it automatically. Or you have the other option, that is the OCO brackets. So you can set it in advance. It's already prepared as enabled for the position brackets, but if you don't put a risk, in the actual amount and the profit in there, then nothing will happen. But that's pretty cool because they used to have something like that for MT5. Where you could put in your stop loss automatically and take profits as soon as you take a position and you're like in drawdown, let's say 50 pips, boom, it closes you out, or you're in profit 40 pips, it closes you out automatically, whether you reach your daily profit or no. And I think it's pretty cool that it's in there as well. So you guys can probably take advantage of that if you're trading on your phone and you can't just drag the position easily on the phone because it's a browser platform.
That is pretty dope.
So
That's actually
yeah, that is pretty cool.
very cool. Thank you for pointing that out. Project X has really grown on me. It's just, I really like this platform. We have not seen any latency or delays. It's very intuitive. I switch between time frames. It's just clean, crisp, it's fast. There's no lag. The executions have been on point. Project X has really been nice. And I remember talking about this when MT4 was still a thing, and people were switching to MT5, and then MT5 got banned everywhere, and it's people MT5 was not the be all end all. It's just the other companies and the other systems have not had enough time to be out in the industry where they can where they've optimized everything to perfection, where they've have all these little kinks worked out that MT5 already, that MetaQuotes already did, right? MetaQuotes has a lot of developers, and all it needed was time. There's a lot of good platforms. They just need to be optimized a little better. They need to have some kinks worked out. Once they do, they'll take over because they're just better already. They do their things better, and it's coming around to that time where probably look at Project X. Even trade lockers really come up. C-Trade. There's a lot of C-Trade has been out for a long time, but there's a lot of trading platforms that are just on par or way better than MT5 already at this point. And this TradingView integration is just it's great how this works. I don't know anyone that doesn't like how this works. People in the beginning get a little confused, right? But once you get a hold of it, it's just, once you get a hang of it, get a hold of it, it's just great. Very, very seamless. You want a 25K? Make sure you trade micros. Yep, they are not wrong. You think Project X will collaborate with brokers? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What to ask in the interview room? I don't know. What I do know is that if I don't turn this fucking AC on in this room, I'm gonna have sweat dripping down the crack of my ass like Niagara. Whoa! Earthquake. So lots of contracts, yes. We honestly, we are like wrong in lingo when it comes to futures because there's no lots and pips. That's Forex talk, right? But we come from the Forex side of the industry, and I don't give a shit to call it fucking points and contracts and all that shit, right? I really don't care. It's up to you to understand what the fuck we're talking about, which means you have to show up here and get in tune with what we're doing and learn our lingo, right? There's also no onions and celeries and pancakes in the real fucking in futures either, but we talk about that shit like that. And just like Jay has that spelling pet peeve, somebody hit me up from like my old life and was like, man, I really hate it when people do that shit and they're on futures and they're talking pips, and I'm like, I do that shit, bro. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, I do it. You even know who you're talking to? I'm a proponent of that shit. I promote that. Hey, walk normally, please. Thank you. Come on, you're a big girl already. Come here, give me a hug. What are you holding in your hand? What is that? Oh, come here. Here, go. That goes in the laundry. Go ahead. Is that all your laundry? It's not open? No, go right there. Put right here. Drop. Number 1. Number 2, go change. Thank you. Walk normally, please. This girl, man. Got massive calves. You think entry on the 30, close, fill the wick? No, I will not be taking sells in this range, No. Previous hourly close bullish. I'm going to need some bearish closures and probably not within these wicks. The only way I can trade through that area is if we leave it. We will have to smash through this whole thing, right? I'll trade below it, or after everything gets smashed, all these orders get taken out, everything that's here, I'll trade this. Right, but I'm not gonna sit here right now and force myself through this chop, because it's chop, it's rejections, right? You want price to just clear this whole area out. It's multiple times. Look, wick. If you look in the higher time frame, the 4-hour held here. There's absolutely no reason to sell here. We are bullish AF. Right? And then we're coming into this rejection area. Why would we sell into this rejection area? We need to be buying out of it or selling below it. You want to do nothing in here. Unless structure over time prints in here, and then like maybe like down the line when there's levels there. But right now you want to do nothing in there. Don't get yourself involved. It's like seeing somebody stopped on the side of the road, right? And they need help right here, but you're driving with a pound of cocaine and you'd love to help them, but you can't pull over because you know that's not worth it. You know cops are coming, right? Why stick around? They're gonna come to help them. So you don't want to go over here. This is the guy that's fucking, yeah, you're a nice guy. You want to trade, right? You want to go help out, but you're like fucking Johnny Depp in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas when they're heading to Vegas, right? You don't want to pull over. You want to fucking let this shit clear out, let everything, let your head air out, and then Don't get involved. My whole point is don't get involved. There's shit going down, and you shouldn't get involved until you're out of the shit. Because yeah, you might walk away a good Samaritan, but you also might not walk away. You might ride away in the back of a patrol car. Two analogies today. Gold is good child and gold is somebody asking for help. No, the price in this range is somebody asking for help. Dude, you're looking ripped? You're just trying to get on my good side. I'm not looking ripped. I'm still down in weight from my peak by about 30 pounds. But thank you. You get a 25K. Oh, it sucks. Don't need it. Yeah, I'm still like good 25, 28 pounds below where I need to be. But we working. We working, bro. We working.
Guys, if you're gonna compliment a man, when you're a man and compliment the man on his physique, yeah, go with the pause or no dating, just to make sure, no.
Nah, I know what they mean. I'm a man's
No gay
man.
shit going on.
I'm a
Don't
man's
care.
man. When they compliment me, I understand where it's coming from. Nah, you ain't
Don't
gotta do
care.
the whole no diddy thing. I know you want to be where
Don't
I'm at.
care. No dating. No homo.
No more homo.
Oh man.
Damn, no homo. That was. It even feels weird saying that. I'm 40 years old. How you gonna walk around saying no homo? Nah, that's some shit my kids would do, and I would be like, grow up. I don't agree with Jay either. I'll take the compliments.
Green, you and Wicks have had a strong, tight bond and connection for years. I don't know what you guys do, but
It's tight.
that's between you two, right?
It's pretty tight.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an echo when I speak, blah blah blah. Yeah.
There's no echo when you speak. I don't hear an echo.
Or
You know what? It might be only on YouTube
oh, okay.
because I don't hear an echo right here on Zoom.
Nope. You sound clear, actually, more than usual.
Yeah. Which isn't good. You're making me look bad, bro. I got a new mic. Making it look bad. Be comfortable with your sexuality. Watch whatever you want to watch. Wait, what? Who said anything about watching?
I think Farzad is promoting a lot of gay porn. I think that's what he enjoys.
Jay's just mad that nobody wants to walk around saying no Diddy anymore. Diddy got off, bro. It's not even, you can't, in Florida and New York, no Diddy is not a thing. It's a thing everywhere in the country, but in Florida and New York, like, people like Diddy. I don't know why. So it's not a thing. But hell yeah, Green, have you seen Green's thighs? He's got some nice thighs.
I'm not having this conversation. I'm not having this conversation, bro.
I seen him on IG, bro. That guy works out legs. Like, I wish I did legs like that. I just don't. I don't have.
I mean, there's a way of saying it that just sounds very sexual and emotional, that you want to, feel them or something, and that's not a conversation I'm into.
Nah, Green be doing like Green and Bougie. That's one thing. I know leg day for them is a holy day of the week. Benny, stop, please. And that's one thing I'm peanut butter jelly of. I wish leg day was like my holy day. You know, it's turning into that. Like, leg day has turned into my favorite day now because since I had my shoulder issues, I went with legs, and like it's turned into my favorite workout day. Can a guy just Yum Green has nice legs? What's it? Why Yum? Well, what? Shoulders holy day. Yeah, it used to be for me, not anymore. Thou shalt not rest on leg day. But you shouldn't rest at all. Like I was saying before, right? Do not skip a day, right? You never know if it's your lucky day, and then you might skip it. You don't want to skip out on your lucky day, and that luck never seems to find you, right? You got to put yourself in a position where good luck can find you, and if you skip those lucky days, man, you won't have them. Imagine today could have been the day that changes your life, right? You could have been rich by the end of summer, but you end up skipping. Slept in. Took the day off. That was your opportunity. So don't miss a day. Matter of fact, I could listen to that track right now. If I miss a day, you don't know when it's your lucky one.
Boil it down, I'm trying to get it to the bone. Staying on my own, but I ain't never been alone. I don't wanna go get too exposed. I'm trying to get paid from my head to my toes. Hands up, put your hands to me. I've always got a flight and my plans to leave. They ain't plan for me, but I plan to be the biggest and the best to get down the sea. Never miss a day, you don't know when it's your lucky one. You start and they can be rich when the summer's done. I've never fooled my whole life's like Ramadan. I drop bombs every day, here's another one. Poof. Killing with massive success. If I don't do the work, I'll be second at best. I've done 10 sets and about 100 reps. Maximum work and the minimum rest. I'm following the map to my treasure full chest. Leaving this city just so I can get a breath. It's uni degree and bringing out my best. But when it comes to making money, got an A on that test. I need Nvidia, not chinchilla. I got my money working when I eat dinner. You call yourself a king, I'm a king killer. Keep to mess up the scene like I'm Godzilla. Paid in the millions, war like civilians. Boots on the ground, I can tell you who's filling them. All I need is discipline and due diligence. Time by myself's all I need for my medicine. I can say it again and I can say it again. Never miss the day, you don't know when it's your lucky one. Keep going. Boil it down, I'm trying to get it to the bone. Staying on my own, but I ain't never been alone. I don't wanna go get too exposed. I'm trying to get paid from my head to my toes. Hands up, put your hands to me. I've always got a flight and my plans to leave. They ain't plan for me, but I plan to be the biggest and the best to get down the sea. Never miss a day, you don't know when it's your lucky one. You start and they can be rich when the summer's done. I've never fooled my whole life's like Ramadan. I drop bombs every day, here's another one. Boof. I had my mind in a trap, but now I got enough racks to fill up the room at the back. Changing the map, getting tired of the slack. I can't tell it to your face, so I pull it in my raps. Now you can't predict a banger. You're so bad, be your arse in the slammer. Hit you with a spanner, a man like you back. I still hold the door for you, I was raised in this manner.
I was raised in this manner. Stream goes down? Nah, we don't get copyrighted with that song. We get copyrighted with that one. Had to stop that one real quick. Yeah, we'll get banned for playing Pop Smoke. We will with that one. Damn. So since our position, right? Since that buy off down here, wow, we caught the tip of the wick on here. Straight up with that kind of. I mean, market is just chopped around. It's done nothing, right? It's just side by side movement here. I'm not fucking muted, bro. Farzo. You're gonna get muted every time you cry wolf. You will get muted. I mean, stop crying wolf. At some point, people will just ignore you. Certified chop. Yeah. I love you, bro, but at some point, bro, shit's gotta go. What else are we doing? It's 10:43. Let's see. Maybe 11 brings volume. Like, I'm always down to trade. If I take positions in the live account, they'll be in the signals. If you take them in the signals, I'll obviously tell you about it here, and I'll throw one of these on here, right? But it just won't be taken on this funded because we are at fucking PM. Never seen price range so much in New York session. Hold that thought. What do you mean? What the fuck is this? Look at all this shit. Last week. When was this? This was this was yesterday. Last week. Remember last week, yesterday? What about this shit right here? And this shit, like, every after push, it ranges. It's part of a cycle. Or it's one of the cycles. You just passed the top step challenge today. You're a fucking W. Congrats. Amazing. Like, results. Do I have time to toast a bagel? I get toasted. Get toasted. Get toasted. Lots of news tomorrow. That should help the markets move. Really? Let's see. I knew there was nothing today. I checked today. I did not look for tomorrow. Yeah, and bank holiday. Wait, how isn't it it's the Jewish New Year tomorrow, isn't it? Or tonight? Rosh Hashanah. $45. Powell speaks at 12:35. So the 9:45. Yeah, it sucks because that's around NYC Open. So if it sets up for NYC Open, you kind of don't want to get stuck in it before these two red folders. Interesting. What are you giving him? Is that something good? Okay. It's a pomegranate? I don't know if dogs are allowed to eat a pomegranate. Does anybody know in here? Can dogs have pomegranate? Wait, can you ask mom first? Before you just give it to him? I'm not really sure. Ask mom. Yeah? Okay, cool. Hey, close that door, please. Thank you. Middle one, she's sitting there feeding Benny pomegranate. I don't know if that's a good idea. In Russian, the word for pomegranate and grenade is the same thing. Watch out with the seeds. They're toxic to dogs. Are they? Well, he's eating a whole bunch already. Granada. In Russian, it's granata. Sorry, no? Oh. I was about to go in there and be like, no. Stop giving it to him. But then again, like, you know, we enjoy a little toxicity. I told you, right? Stay toxic, my friends. Have some seeds. Have some pomegranate seeds. Spanish is granada. In Russian, it's the same thing, except the D is a T, which is the word for grenade. How fitting. How fitting right now, right? Wow, this chop has really sucked. If we look at the time frame, like it's chopped through all the time frames. We've stole Benny's food. All right, the pomegranate. Handful of pomegranate to start off the morning. Oh, if you guys can't hear me chewing, this mic is better than the old one. We chopped through all the time frames. 15, 30, 1 hour. Yeah, if this is the 4 hour high here. Previous 4 hour high. There's a high likelihood we head over there once we break the previous 1 hour high. Problem is current candle stops will now be minimum 90 pips. You kind of hear it? All right. No, previous one, it was like, it was ASMR. Day trading live, head to head, female trader showdown. You know what? I'm even gonna probably watch that when I turn the stream off. Female trader showdown, head to head. What a title. Now we have officially hockey sticked the monthly candle. I'm not even sure of what to make of that statement. What do you mean we hockey stick the monthly candle? There goes the 4 hour. Coming up. If you haven't taken trades yet today, this break of the previous hourly high looks good. Go low risk. Break of the 4 hour highs up here looks good. Go with extremely low risk because your stops will be dumb stupid. Oh yeah, we're coming back. Yeah, like TV's gonna become watchable again. I'm getting cooked today, not gonna lie. Well, step the fuck away. Today will end at some point, and you get to restart. Step the hell away. You're not seeing charts clearly. Mental clarity not there. Step away. Not just because I'm telling you, like, just walk away, do some random shit. Leave it open and go smoke a joint, go smoke a cigarette, go do whatever you gotta do. You need to have some clarity. Sometimes I show up to the charts and everything's just like cloudy, right? But like sometimes you come in here and it's like you're Neo in the Matrix and you're seeing shit flow and like step away and come back, you know, when the clouds clear up and, you know, you can dodge bullets. It's coming. So the hourly break of the highs right there. Lovely. Stops are pretty big, so go low risk if you're taking that. And that should probably take you into the 4-hour re-break of the highs where you can probably add a position. I'm not going to be in any of this. But the break here of all-time highs should run. Yeah, I think I'm personally going to call it for my own trading. I'm going to go get that payout. Might come back here for I'd be careful a little bit here. Like, yeah, with volume, if we're gonna see like one heavy drive right now as it's pushing, fine, you can take that break. But if it's like kind of bounces up into that area, be careful of this resistance. You still want a closure above there, right? You know, you don't want this thing to kind of trickle up. You want a quick push because a push will drive you. Right, a trickle up, trickle down, you can reject here, you can hold the area. So be careful with this 4 plus the 4 hours, a long candle, right? You got another 3 hours after this one. You can still come down here for another hour, create a steeper bottom wick, and then come up. So make sure you're going to be part of the drive. But honestly, I think that's where we're wrapping it up today. We came in, we locked in, we got the dub, and now I'm lining up for a prop payout, right? That's the reward for discipline, for patience, and for sticking to the plan. And listen, like, I know not everybody's had a winning day here, but, you know, some of you dropped losses, and that's real. Like, I feel that. I've been there more times than I can count over the last 8 years of doing this, 7.5 years doing this, right? But like, as I always tell you, a losing day doesn't define you. It teaches you. So, you know, just remember what Joe said. Like, if you do it again, it means you didn't learn shit. So please learn, right? The market will test you. It'll stretch you. It'll humble you. But it's those very losses that are, you know, going to sharpen your blade. Living proof of that. Like, the winning, the payout days wouldn't feel like this if the losing days didn't exist. Right? It would just be like common and everybody doing. So it just it is what it is, right? You know it's funny? I had a like growing up in New York, like in Brooklyn, anywhere in New York, there's basketball courts everywhere. Like every few blocks, there's basketball courts, right? And like my like first play, as soon as when I came to America, like that was the first thing I did. I grabbed a basketball, I went to the basketball courts, like went to elementary school, 4th grade, tried out basketball team, elementary school, made the team. As soon as I got in junior high, same thing, tried out basketball team, made the team immediately, the same thing in high school. And I spent my whole life just playing, the whole childhood just on the courts. We didn't have cell phones, right, growing up, so it's just like you just go to the courts, you go, and that's where everybody meets up. You go to the park, and like one day, like I was pretty good. I didn't know I didn't know I didn't know how serious the scene was. I just liked it, and there were basketball courts, and I got good fast, right? And one day I got cooked pretty bad, right? I got my fucking ankles broken, lay down on the concrete. It's embarrassing, right? And you're ready to quit, right? And you don't want to show up, right? But like you do anyway, right? And you don't show up, right? You don't stop showing up because you lost today. For the people that lost today, right? You keep showing up because the court is yours. This is where you thrive. This is where you live. This is where you practice to play. The court is right downstairs at your house. This is your backyard. You don't stop showing up if you lose. You keep showing up because that's your court. That's your home. That's where you make your livelihood, right? You don't stop showing up to the charts because you lost. You keep showing up to the charts because this is where you make your home. This is my domain, right? Same thing with that basketball court. That was the court downstairs of my building. I'm not going to stop showing up there because I lost. I got embarrassed there. No, this is my court. I play here. Like, I can't go to another neighborhood, It's the same thing in trading. I think, like, you lose, but you will show up to the charts because this is your domain. This is what the fuck you do. So it might be cooked today, but this is still your home court, right? And some days you're up, some days you're down, but some days you're the one cashing the payout. Other days you're the one learning the hard way. Lesson is simple. You don't stop showing up. That's it. You stay consistent, you stay disciplined, and your payout day is coming. And to everybody watching, if you won, celebrate it. Fuck it. You did some shit that most people in here can't do. If you lost, study it, right? But either way, keep showing up because the journey's worth it, right? Now, I appreciate all of you rocking with me today. Let's call it at that. We'll run it back tomorrow, same time, same place. More dubs, new accounts, beginning of new accounts. Go get your Top 1 Futures account. Use code WIX, get a massive discount, and fire up new accounts tomorrow. Tonight. People waiting on their account. Congrats to everybody that won accounts. They're on the way. Whoever gave me their info today, they'll be on the way tonight, tomorrow. Yeah, great session today. More dubs. Zoom gang, appreciate you guys showing up and rocking with me. Appreciate you, Jay, as always. Kenny, hopping on there. On cam. We show up to the charts because we're fucking addicted. Amazing. At least no broken ankles in trade. Nope, just a lot of humbling because when you lose, it really eats away at you, right? It's the ultimate battle between you and yourself. You gotta fight that inner bitch. All right. Yep, mods, thank you for helping me around today's stream.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh yeah. For sure. You're welcome. YOU apostrophe RE. You're
glad you took your time to think about it.
I was like, fuck, I'm not getting corrected right now. This is not gonna happen. Whatever, bro. Turpy streaming tonight? I would hope so. Turpy in the Discord? Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a name out?
He's working right now.
He's working right now, but is he streaming in the Discord tonight?
Oh, I don't know. If he is, I will post it and I will let everybody know as usual.
Can he sound like he in the tunnel? That's not Kenny. That's Jay. But yeah, I think he'll run it, and if he doesn't, maybe we'll do a pop-up stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll got to see what happens. It's a long day ahead of us. Anyway, it's Rosh Hashanah. No pop-up stream tonight. My Jewish ass got to go celebrate the Jewish New Year, right? So I'm gonna go by my parents' house. We're probably gonna have some apples and honey and all that fun stuff. Look it up. It's what we do. Yeah. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream again. Zoom gang, see you guys on the Clubhouse side of things. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Appreciate all of you guys. And as for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is
in. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.